because I realized like all the history here. I've been investing in horses for a year and a half, and to win the French Guinea like last month and then to be here is almost mind-boggling. I'm like, oh my God, we're here, and the ambiance here and the tradition. I'm very respectful about all that, and I'm super excited to be here.
There's no written rule in horse racing, is there? No matter what you spend on a horse, you can't really buy a superstar.
Exactly. It's very addictive, and there's no rules. You know what I mean? Like when we think about the history of Mangosteen and the way that happened, I was on vacation in the Maldives, and it went super fast, and I never thought in my wildest dream that when we decided, like, oh, I want to call it mangosteen. I was trying that fruit, in the Maldives.
Delicious.
That's how it happened. And I'm like, okay, it's a female. I'm like, okay, let's call it mangosteen. And now we're here. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful journey, and you're great for the sports. You're really trying to let the French industry, the French people know, because racing in France is brilliant. The prize money's there, the quality's there. But it's just getting people interested, isn't it?
Exactly, and I think that's one of my dreams, to try to make sure that the youth, comes in these sports. It's a lot of passionate people, a lot of great stories, great families. And so I've been learning for the last year and a half, and I'm like impressed. And so I want to share that with as many people as we can, and I share all the time on social media. Just bought 3 new horses, and I'm sharing my social media to choose the names and try to make sure everybody participate, because it's an unbelievable world. It's a lot of passionate people, and I just want to share that.
Yeah, it's a wonderful sport, and you're doing a great job to get everyone involved. Now, I'm learning about the NBA and was enjoying it last night, so I was going to say...
The NBA might be the only country that I come here and nobody recognized me, and I'm like, man, that's nice. Because every time I went to London to see one of my best friends, Thierry Henry, who played for Arsenal for a lot of years, every time I come here, I was like, man, that's the only country that I can come and nobody knows me. So hopefully basketball will go here one day, maybe. But, soccer obviously is huge here in this country. Soccer is the #1 in my country too. But we want to help and grow basketball in the UK too.
Yeah, I think that's really important. There's all sorts of different schemes, and I hope it does grow. Like things like back to netball, basketball is expanding all the time. But last night, the Golden State Warriors won the NBA championship. What is your reaction to that?
I was happy for them because it's been tough for them the last 2-3 years. And it reminded me of us, when we won 3 championships in 5 years. The last one we won was in 2007, and then we didn't win it until 2014. And so it was very similar the way they built their team, through the draft. And the coach, I played with him, won a championship with him, so I was very, very happy for them.
You had a nice link from back in the day.
Exactly, from back in the day, exactly.
And just finally, Steph Curry won the NBA Finals MVP.
It's about time. Yeah. He deserves it. It's about time. Big fan of Steph. Played against him many years, and I'm very happy for him. He's a hard worker, and for me, it was just normal that he gets an MVP. It was just a matter of time, and very happy for him and the team. They deserve it.
He matched your 4th championship. So.
I know, he matched me now. So
he hasn't beaten
you yet. We tied now. We tied. Don't win anymore now. It's okay now.
Come out of retirement.
Exactly.
Well, it's wonderful to have you here today. Are you hopeful that you're going to have a Royal Ascot win, or do you think it's a very competitive race?
It's a very competitive race. We're the only French representative, so we're going against the best, US, England, so it's going to be a tough race. I like our chances, but that's what I like about this sport, it's the adrenaline, and you can't predict anything, so hopefully we can win, we'll see.
Well, I'm glad that you're finding something to give you that excitement once again, post being a top sportsman. It's great to have you.
It's a great adrenaline. It's very addictive, this world.
Yeah. Lovely to meet you, Tony, and best of luck later on today.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I think there is a select group of people in the UK that recognise Tony Parker, but we're all basketball fans now, aren't we?
I tell you what, we recognise him from now on anyways.
Yeah, we will. It's great to have him here as well, and the crossover of the 2 sports, and that he's doing so much for racing over in France, which of course you see all of that with us on Sky Sports Racing. And there is Mangosteen. Will he be celebrating after the Coronation Stakes? He's got a very good chance of doing so with Michael Desangles and Gerard Mossé. That's coming up a little later. We'll be building up to the 340, the Duke of Edinburgh now.